I got all excited earlier because I had an email from Unprofessional Standards. Now this, I don't know if I said the name before, this is Chris Tatum Horsfield, he or she of non-gender specific name, which is presumably how they got promoted to inspector. Because the police and people like that like non-gender specific names. It's the new thing, you know. Started with Blair. I did quickly want to mention, I finally figured out, of course, the CPS back in November sent me a letter 2 days before the court case saying that they were going to vacate the court date. And then obviously went ahead with it. But of course, they know I'm away all week. Or they thought I'd be away all week. I happened to get home on the Tuesday night for some reason. I can't remember why. So they never expected me to get that letter till the end of the week. So obviously, I couldn't then turn around and say that I'd got that letter and that's why I didn't turn up. But I did get that letter and that's why I didn't turn up. So that was completely genuine. Because I did a video the night I got it, saying, obviously now, look, they're not doing it. Anyway. Just kind of caught you out there, guys, really, didn't I? So, Chris Tatum Horsfield, of non-specific gender name, has written to me and said that they have received the recording I sent back of the phone call from the lying psychotic bitch, Police Constable Harmon. And he or she will inform me as the investigation progresses. So I've composed a quick ditty to send back. Just going to minimise the screen. Well, don't rush to clear everyone at once, will you? Take your time. Make it look like you've at least put some effort in when I'm quite sure you'd made your decision about 2 weeks ago. Here, I'll give you some ideas. 1. Technical failure. It's obvious the second disc didn't record properly, or when it was re-recorded, however the system works. 2. You've lost the master disc, and therefore can't compare the two. Oh, no! You'll just have to forget the whole investigation then. Well, you all managed to lose a 30-minute recording when your sergeant unlawfully detained me for an entire weekend because I questioned the validity of the arrest. 3. The second recording has been dubbed, but since the decision has been made in court, it doesn't matter, and of course I'm not allowed to make a complaint to the court. 4. You know what you should do is set up a hostage situation in town, and then PC Dean can happen to stroll by and save the day. My case won't be so strong when he doesn't look like such a big crybaby. This is PC Dean, who decided to march into my hallway and started crying when I creased his bulletproof vest. Despite the fact he had a fucking taser and a fucking trunch and a fucking handcuffs and fucking God knows what else on him, you know. 5. Chris Green really was on holiday and the CPS aren't liars. 6. The CPS didn't write to me and tell me they were vacating the court date. Some mischievous rascal must have sent me that letter. 7. The court went ahead because I'm clearly such a dangerous criminal for uncovering 25 years of theft from the public purse committed by HDC employees, because that's what this is really all about. And also, of course, I've exposed your entire judicial system to be fraudulent and proved it step by step in an official record on YouTube. Now that is low, apparently, guys, because the CPS said something about that to me, if there was any evidence in the form of an official record. And this YouTube channel is indeed classed as an official record in this case. 8. The CPS have not perverted the course of justice at all. They were acting in the best interests of a law-breaking bailiff because they didn't know he was breaking the law. 9. There was a judge in the magistrates' court that day because all the magistrates had an early strain of the winter flu. 2 months early, but you know. It wasn't to hand down a harsher sentence at all because the chief constable is a psychotic liar who wants me dead. 10. The planet Mars is moving into a complex cycle and will upset Saturn and all Capricorn star signs. Sorry, I hope I haven't made any Capricorn people cry there. I'm just guessing. Anyway, I'll broadcast this list on YouTube at some point and then see what you come back with. By the way, has Inspector Lovett been promoted yet? This is a woman, for those of you who don't know, who wrote to me and said she had gathered all the evidence and was starting her final report. the last investigation, which miraculously everyone was cleared in. And then some 5 weeks later, I hadn't heard anything, and I emailed her to say, like, what's going on, sort of thing. And she said it was an ongoing investigation, and she was still gathering evidence, because she's a lying bitch. So to continue, I hear lying in emails can put an officer into the promotion range of Assistant District Commissioner. I think that covered everything I wanted to mention. Where's my camera gone? Miraculously, I don't think I mentioned this before. What's the name again? Chris Tatum Horsfield has said that they're not allowed to watch my YouTube videos at work. Not as part of an ongoing criminal investigation at all. Mind you, it was better than the one I had a couple of years ago. I can't even remember who it was. Said that they didn't actually have the technology to view YouTube videos in the police station. One wonders how they catch these terrorist bombers who broadcast from caves in Afghanistan. Thanks for that. Sorry that one wasn't very exciting, guys, but I just, this is an official record, so I've got to sort of update as I go. Anyway, I'll see you later.